All right, Mijo's Tex-Mex Barbecue. This place already wins for the vibe, but what I'm really excited about is their fresh take with barbecue and Tex-Mex. Oh my God, it's a trifecta. Okay, all right, get over here. Why don't you run me through everything that's in this? I mean, I feel like it's more than just a taco, clearly.
It is more than just a taco. So what this is it is a street taco, but we do a fried cheese skirt underneath it. And what we do is there's a brisket jalapeno popper, which is known as a bopper. And then it's underneath queso, brisket, and all the good stuff.
There's jalapeno, there's brisket, and there's like 3 different kinds of cheese going on in there. Okay.
And then this next one is the brolote. It's brisket elote.
Okay.
Brolote.
Yeah.
And it's just, most people make it with mayonnaise. We don't. We do a little bit different. Ours is made with cream cheese. There's cotija in there, brisket, and then we top it up with all the good stuff as well.
Okay, now here comes the, I hope more people are coming. Raider nachos?
Raider nachos.
Your names are excellent.
Thank
Your
you.
names are on point. This looks like what a Raider would want to eat. A red Raider. Raider nachos. Tell me what's in this.
Okay, Raider nachos. So we start off with the boat and we put tostadas on there. We ooze it with queso, and then we put Spanish rice on top, put the beans, put the brisket, and then the elote on top.
Oh my God. You're halfway through and it was already like a loaded meal. It is not hard to get a little bit of everything on this nacho.
There you go.
Wow. It's like having a deconstructed burrito. First of all, the smoke on that brisket, but this is like having a deconstructed burrito on a chip. And the chips are divine.
Yes, homemade, fresh.
Airy, thick. Homemade chips are a game changer. That brisket's so good. Run me through how you make the brisket.
So the brisket is made off of 3 different woods. We've got cherry, apple, and mesquite all happening in one. And it's just a process. It's a slow
Cherry,
process.
apple, and mesquite.
Yes.
I have never had brisket made with fruit woods. Is that a Lubbock thing?
It's a Mijo's thing.
I love it. And the Spanish rice is beautiful. I heard your husband makes this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's
This rice alone is like worth a visit. I gotta stop because there's more to go. We gotta keep going. Look, obviously chopped brisket is a theme here, but it's not like, it doesn't dominate the news cycle, if you will. It's like really, look, it's really amazing when you can have great Texas barbecue and it's used as an ingredient. Ooh, that wine is nice.
It's good, right?
Oh, you need that.
Has a good touch on it. It's a fun item. People love looking at that and they look at it and like, what is that? Where'd you get that?
I mean, let's be honest. It's called brolote.
Brolote.
You know what I mean? Move over, Tech Bro. I'm all about the brolote. All right.
Okay.
Now
this is the taco of all tacos, and I'm excited. And this is the one taco, the one dish that everybody in the truck, we just love watching people's reactions.
just so you know, this is clearly like her firstborn, her first love, her first kiss. I don't know. Here we go.
All right. Look
Dude,
at that.
come on, man. All right. No. Yeah. Come on, man. Oh, yeah.
It's a lot happening, but they just all go together.
That's awesome. I mean, here's the thing, too. This is like the party dish, right? This is technically a side. This is why you're like, dude, we're going to Mijo's. The fry, the crispiness you got on the coaster, it looked like a latte when you flipped it. I love, you know, you really get that flavor, that toasted flavor when that cheese gets nice and brown.
Right.
Is there cream cheese in the jalapeno popper?
Yes. So I treat the cream cheese as well. So that has a little bit of sugar. It has a drop of vanilla so you can fall in love with it. And then it goes, everything that you taste today has our all-purpose seasoning that we create.
You know, it's interesting. The fried cheese, the cream cheese, the queso, the cotija cheese. As powerful as this brisket is, this is as much about 4 different forms of cheese and how different they all can be. From a sauce to a crisp texture, that kind of nutty profile, to like, you know, the tang you get from a jalapeno poppers cream cheese, and the extreme pungency of the cotija. For something that has brisket and bacon in it, it's really well balanced. And I don't know how I said that when there's 4 freaking different kinds of cheese in this thing. And I think this is a hill that I don't want to die on, but I think it's so true. Like, brisket's awesome, and it's awesome on its own, but it is so powerful and interesting in a myriad of different cuisines as an ingredient. So you literally, I mean, this is to me like the real Tex-Mex. You know what I mean? It's not fajitas at a chain. It's about taking something like the traditions of backyard Texas barbecue and then mixing it with cultura, with sabor, and that changes. It doesn't just have to be Mex, but right now, this is Tex-Mex. Right now I'm into the Tex-Mex in Lubbock. I mean, I love you all. You're all part of the familia, but you gotta love your first love, right?
Yes.
Dude, thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No, not as much as I do. Mijo's Tex-Mex barbecue, everybody. But I wasn't done with Jennifer yet. I wanted to know a little bit more of where she got the inspiration to be a standout in the Lubbock barbecue scene.
It goes back to where we wanted to be different, and everybody was using this, the same wood and everything, and my husband started playing around with the apple wood, and then he said, let's try the cherry wood. So we started off with just apple wood, and then after that he said, let's throw it in with a spin. And then the cherry just kind of took off. It just gave the brisket a lasting flavor, like how you said.
Yeah.
So once we started treating once we got the brisket to where we wanted, then we started treating every ingredient. And the way we treat every ingredient is with his all-purpose seasoning. And that seasoning gets made up with 9 different ingredients. And 2 of those ingredients, one gets shipped in from California and the other one gets shipped in from New Mexico.
So you're a bit unconventional when it comes to making brisket. Now, you're kind of making a big statement by going, we just do chopped brisket and we do it in dishes.
Yes.
Where did that come about?
So where that came about, so when it goes back to our research, the market. West Texas is very dominant, and there's a lot of great folks, which I know that you're going to visit, who do barbecue right and good.
Yeah.
And when we came in, we were coming into a market that's already dominant with barbecue, and we wanted to stick out. So that we went to work and we're like, let's combine the both things that we know and make them into fun dishes, and this is what Mijo's came about.
This was awesome.
Thank you.
And the bopper is legit off camera. I tried it on its own. It's awesome too. Get it in the taco, but also try it on its own. That's a little inside tip.